Tampering with public fire hydrants. 10 on your side found someone hooking up and, according to the city, stealing the water. They're not just taking money from taxpayers. They could be risking your life by damaging the system that's supposed to be there if your home catches fire. 10 on your side's Chris Horne just got back from Chesapeake with more on who's doing this. Chris?
Yeah, Tom, we brought this case to Chesapeake authorities because we had pictures, and that gave them the evidence they needed to find who was tapping in but not paying.
It annoys the heck out of me, and I want to pursue in every case I can.
And in this case, Chesapeake Utilities Director David Juergens had evidence. He says these still shots taken by 10 on your side show RSC services taking water right out of a fire hydrant.
For one, it's theft of water.
A neighbor says she remembers seeing the truck.
I thought, why would somebody go around actually stealing water?
Juergens says the company used it as part of a drilling process. They were doing directional drilling in this new subdivision right across Mount Pleasant Road.
Secondly, it's tampering with a piece of the water system. And that's probably a bigger issue, because when the fire department or when my department needs access to that fire hydrant, we need it to work.
The city has a program where contractors can access city water at 7 Chesapeake fire stations. Here's one on South Battlefield. Once the contractor gets a permit, they can plug in here, log their usage, and then the city bills them.
If somebody has come up and messed with the hydrant, it's possible that they can damage it. And so taking water out of the hydrant can cause it to not be available for emergency service. That's a real problem.
Juergens estimates the value of the water stolen at about $12, but that's just in this case. The city has nearly 6,000 hydrants, and it can't monitor them all. And once we confirmed to the neighbor what she had seen a few weeks ago, she got concerned and upset.
I feel that they're jeopardizing our neighborhood, in case we have some type of emergency here.
You pay for your water, right?
Yes. And that's another thing I'm starting to think is, does that attribute anything to the cost of our water going up?
We are subsidizing that water, and I don't like it for any of my customers or for me as one of my own customers.
Yeah, and I called RSC Services this afternoon. A woman's voice confirmed that I had the right number. I explained who I was and why I was calling, and she hung up. RSC was a sub doing the work for Verizon. Utilities Director Juergens told me Verizon assured his department it wouldn't happen again. City says for a first offense like this, it will respond with a notice from the city attorney to RSC, but likely no fine. Chris Horne, 10 on your side.